Hello and welcome to Flex Fitness. Today's fitness tip of the week is going to be, what do you do when an injury flares up? So common sense tells us that we should listen to our body, but often we don't listen to the common sense, therefore we don't listen to our body. So sometimes there's these old adages, no pain, no gain, suck it up. But that's only going to make the problem worse. It's not going to go away, and then we're talking about the same issue several months down the road, and it's become a bigger problem. Okay, so just like with your car, if you ignore your brakes, and then it becomes you got to get the whole drum, and then you got to get all, it just kind of builds on each other. So we want to first of all listen to our body. We don't want to do suck it up and work through the pain. We don't want to get discouraged and then quit. What we want to do is either contact a professional, someone like myself, do some research, so be some critical research, finding peer-reviewed information. There's a lot of great information out there. Make sure you check in references. Talk to a physiotherapist. But when we do have an injury that flares up, whether it be an old injury or something that's come on new that has become chronic and it flares up all the time, is that we want to adjust our workouts. So either we adjust the exercise completely by hand positions, attachments, reducing the range of motion, or we just use a completely different exercise that still allows us to target some of those muscle groups. Then that'll allow that injury to heal and we're still being active, okay? So the answer isn't completely stop. Now, it is very individual as far as what the injury is. So if it's something very severe like a broken leg or whatever, then we can't work around that. We can work around it in the sense that we could do upper body, etc. But sometimes there are certain realities where we need to just rest is best. So very much specific. But if we're talking about nagging little injuries, overuse injuries, we can definitely work around it. I just also want to highlight that sometimes, not all the time, but often enough, injuries are the result of imbalances, so tightness versus weakness. So if you find your routine is maybe focusing too much on one muscle group and not enough on the other ones, then that can happen sometimes. And especially if we're not stretching enough after our workouts and regularly throughout our week and our program, then we end up getting one muscle that's way too strong, so it's pulling us out of proper position, and we're getting a weakness in the back. Okay, so we're gonna get a tightness here, and we're gonna get a weakness back here, poor posture, lower back starts suffering, etc., 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 etc. Okay, so snowball effect. So consult a professional, get proper assessment, change the exercise, don't give up, listen to your body, and understand when you are doing a program that you want to have a proper balance. You can have goals, but make sure that we're still hitting the other muscle groups so we're not getting those imbalances, and stretch and hydrate on a regular basis. And you'll be able to avoid a lot of the pitfalls that many people in the beginning get, or many things that people get through off and on throughout their programs, okay? So as we get older, we need to listen to this a lot more, all right? I hope that helps a lot of people. If you have any questions about this specific topic, feel free to contact us at any time. Hope you have a great day. Follow that beautiful link at the bottom and keep flexing your fitness.